boys? Welcome in. Welcome back to Playmakers Picks, where we are serving up free plays every single day here on YouTube. And if you guys have been around this week, you guys are swimming in profits. And, we follow the same structure every single day. We recap our plays from yesterday, our wins, our losses. We open up the books, full transparency as always. And then we get into the free plays of the day. And we give 2 free plays every single day. One for our DFS bettors and one for our sportsbook bettors. So if you live in a state that only allows one, let's say you live in Tennessee, or let's say you live in California where you can only use DFS apps and not sportsbook, don't worry, I got a DFS play for you. And vice versa, if you live in a state that's only sportsbook, don't worry, I got the sportsbook bets for you as well. So we come with 2 free plays every single day, like freaking clockwork. So let's recap yesterday's plays. Now, for our DFS slip of the day, we were trying to tap into this new strategy, right? Because Chalkboard is the only app that allows you to use over/under on wins for starting pitchers. And so for these heavily favored pitchers, they're like, oh, let's test it out. But it didn't cash. They ended up tying it late in the game and then coming back and winning it. So Corbin Burns' win got wiped away, but he had a really solid pitching performance. And then we went with Nick Sogard, who this line has hit almost every time. The rookie for the Boston Red Sox playing second base. He's a switch hitter, left-handed bat, has hit over 400 versus right-handed pitching. And top to bottom, the Red Sox offense versus Spencer Arrighetti struggled. I mean, he had, I believe, 12, 13, 14 Ks, like something ridiculous. So it was just a tough day for the Red Sox. And then once they got to get a hold of that Astros bullpen, then they started producing runs. But it was a really tough day at the box for the Red Sox yesterday. But still, this is what we're really excited about. 3 days in a row now, we have gone up over 4 units running this new system that, I don't know, just felt good in my gut. So I decided to start playing with it. And it has been, it has been printing bread. So we went up 4.5 units yesterday. This was our free play of the day here. We had the Padres money line and we had the Dodgers plus 1.5 on the run line spread. Okay. Both of these hit so easily, and you can see right here we went up fat. Now I had another 2-man slip just like this where it was heavily favorited, very safe picks combined together for plus money. That one hit, and then the other one I ended up hitting one of the 2 bets. So 5 of the 6 very safe, secure picks for these 2-man slips of this new strategy that we're running here. 5 of the 6 hit, so 2 of the slips hit, and that's 2 plus money slips. So we really like what's going on with that. Now let's get into today's free play of the day. For our DFS bettors, guys, if you are not on Chalkboard, what are you doing? This is too good to pass up. We got Colton Cowser over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, and Tyler Glasnow versus the Pittsburgh Pirates to go over 0.5 wins. So he has to secure the win. So let's go ahead and take a look at our guy. Colton Cowser has hit this line 8 of the last 10 games. Left-handed pitching, right-handed pitching, the matchups do not matter. If you take a look at him here, yeah, it's red, but if you look at his stats on the year, he's hitting 0.01 or 0.001 below his year total. So matchups do not matter. He had 2 games where he cooled off for a second, then he got right back to mashing. And so the Baltimore Orioles are facing Jeffrey Springs. Left-handed pitcher, has been injured for the entirety of the season up until about a week or 2 ago, and has just done okay. But we see the trend here. First outing back, 2 earned runs. Next outing back, 4 earned runs. And the amount of outs hasn't gone longer than 5 innings yet this year, right? So, and this Rays bullpen is not something that we're afraid of. And then as we go ahead and take a look at the Baltimore Orioles versus left-handed pitching, everybody knows they have so many left-handed bats in their lineup that it's like, oh man, they're nightmare for righties. Yeah, they're a nightmare for left-handed pitchers too. On the year, they're a top 10 offense. And in the last 30 days, they're probably a top 5 or 6 offense here versus left-handed pitching. And we really like it. So he's going to be coming with a lot of fastball and changeup. Let's just take a look. Some red, some green. some red, some green. But the one thing that these guys do is they know how to produce runs top to bottom. This Baltimore Orioles offense is to be feared, and it is not to be fucked with. So we got Colton Cowser to go over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, and we expect that to hit. We absolutely expect that to hit. He has been such a catalyst for them at the top of the lineup. Then our other play here for the slip, we have Tyler Glasnow. And let's talk about this strategy just a little bit so that we're all on the same page on why this win strategy works. It is juiced as fuck on Chalkboard, and you can only play it on Chalkboard. Underdog Fantasy doesn't offer pitcher wins. Prize Picks does not offer pitcher wins. And so we need pitchers that are going to go at least 5 innings, and their team is heavily favorited. Now, if we look at his last outings, right, he hasn't gone 15 or more only once in the last 10 outings. So that's very likely. Then we go ahead and we check out the game here. They are a minus 275 favorite, okay? And then the third piece of this is, well, can the bullpen keep the lead? And with the Dodgers, I mean, they showed it last night. I think the answer is yes. They had River Ryan, ends up getting hurt, was pitching fantastic, ends up getting hurt in like the 3rd or 4th inning. And now it's like, oh man, well now it has to be our entire bullpen versus Paul Skeens. And, you know, that's worth sweating a little bit. But the Dodgers absolutely shut it down with the bullpen. So this is a fantastic play. And we're going to get it for over a 4x multiple on a 2-man slip with 2 very highly likely plays. Guys, I did all the hard work for you so you don't have to. I did the digging for you, boys. Where are you going to find a 4x on a 2-man slip that are heavily favorited plays? You're welcome. All right. And so if you guys want to get on Chalkboard so that you can do these pitcher win plays, so that you can have the best sign up bonus in sports betting right now, so that you can get the earliest lines, because Chalkboard puts out their lines way before the other DFS apps, and it's just juicy. And it's a great experience too. Honestly, I love using the app. So if you guys want to get a free $100, go over to Chalkboard, download the app, and when you deposit, use my code JHill. That's going to get you a free $100. They're going to match you 100% up to $100. And if you want to get in on my VIP plays, because like we said, we had 2 of our 3 2-man slips cash yesterday, all of them for plus money. We're swimming in it right now. We're stacking units right now. We're going to keep this streak going. If you want to get in on the VIP plays, go over to fanbasis.com/IamJimmyHill. I got the link in the description, but this right here, if you just sign up using my code with Chalkboard and you show me proof, I'll give you 1 free month free. 1 free month free. Come on, let's get with the program, boys. And now for the sports book play of the day, we have look at this system, bro. Because like, man, I wish I wanted to take odds of minus 185 by themselves, but I don't. But I can take 2 highly likely outcomes and I can combine them for stupid plus money. And so that's what we're going to do. And if we go over here, we look at the San Diego Padres. They are facing Max Meyer, okay, in his last 5, last 10, whatever. Last 5 outings, okay? Look at that. Is that Cellular, AT&T, raising the bar? 3, 4, 6, okay? He is trending in the wrong direction if this is where you want to put your money. But if you're betting against him, this is the perfect direction, okay? And so we have the San Diego Padres versus right-handed pitching. They just abuse pitchers. Let's be honest. That I really like what they're doing out west. But look at this, guys. San Diego versus right-handed pitching on the season. Highest average, 3rd highest on base percentage, 5th highest slug, 2nd highest WRC plus, and number 3 in BABIP. Guys, if you don't know what BABIP is, it's essentially the quality of how you put the ball in play. So excluding strikeouts and home runs, do you put the ball in play the right way? You know, the Padres, the Red Sox, they really are the golden standard in the MLB right now. Okay. And even in the last 30 days, top 5 offense versus right-handed pitching. So we really like this line. We really, really like this line. Okay. And then if we go look at their runs, they have hit this line 6 games in a row in 8 of the last 10. So yeah, we're slamming it. And then we got the Baltimore Orioles to go over 3.5 runs. Now, we already talked about the Baltimore Orioles versus Jeffrey Spring. Okay, not a ton of history there, but Ryan Mountcastle has pieced him up. And if we just go ahead and look at the line itself, Baltimore Orioles over 3.5 runs has hit 4 games in a row. We're expecting it to go 5 today, and 8 of the last 10 again. And we get this at more than plus 200 odds. So this is the play. This is how it's all shaken up. And we really like this. I mean, the Baltimore Orioles yesterday hit this line by the 2nd inning. Then they went cold for a little while, and then they started tacking on runs again in the late part of the game. But I played this line yesterday on one of my slips as well, and it hit within 2 innings of baseball. So these are the plays of the day. I love y'all. Have a great Sunday. This is Playmakers Picks. Peace.